How often do you get to just submerge yourself in nature? Hi, I'm Veronica Lee, and I am going to share with you your weekly transformational forecast for the week of May 23rd, 2022. This last weekend, I spent some beautiful time away in nature with some women in Mount Shasta. And it was submersive, it was beautiful. We got to spend some time, hiking, if we wanted to, going into the cool waters that were there at the stream. We did some drumming. It was just beautiful. But more than being in what would be considered a beautiful vortex, this Mount Shasta, majestic beauty, what I really came back to was this place of nature, right? Just remembering nature. And it just sort of made me reappreciate the place that I live, beautiful nature. This is my home. And what's happening with us energetically is we are really coming into the deep kind of sticky stuff within our own being. Again, it's not necessarily bad, it's more uncomfortable perhaps. So what we're trying to do is transform all of these wounds, all of these stories, all of the things that aren't us. And in doing so, it's like we have to really come in and face that which we've thought to be our truth, that we've thought to be our shortcomings, or that really kept us bound to our wounds. Specifically, we're coming into this sort of contraction mode a bit, so it might feel there's this tightness, even though you can look around and go, oh my gosh, it's springtime, it's so beautiful, I want to go out and do this and do that. Pay attention to where you might feel that kind of squeeze of discomfort. And again, try to just experience it without judgment, right? It's not to say that you want to deny whatever you're feeling or that you want to push away anything that is feeling tight and contractual, but instead feel into what you're feeling without denying that. So if what comes up during this contraction is, this is kind of painful or uncomfortable, and how dare I feel this when I have this? And maybe you don't have access to nature in your backyard, but you do have access to nature in your home, in places around you. So it might be that you simply breathe in that air that is there always for us, feeding us, right? Just allowing that to just come into your whole being and slow you down, to add less pain, to offer less pain, to bring us into this alignment, right? You can also drink whatever water you have. It's like, sure, we can have the most clear water, but we can also just bless the water that we have. Maybe we go to the store and get, the bottled water instead of drinking it from the tap. But again, it's like this idea of blessing the beauty, the essence of what is there. Many of us have plants, but maybe you don't. Maybe you have a park nearby that you can go and just take your shoes off and anchor your feet, and feel that grounding, right? So my dog is here too. And then, most of us have access to fire. Again, it's a nature element. So maybe you light a candle and just watch the flame. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be that you go on these hikes or you go up to a vortex or you do anything major. But what I do invite, besides connecting in with nature, especially as you feel those contractions coming in and bothering you, what you can remember is that let me understand this a little bit. It's like to invite whatever comes to you to be welcomed in with an open heart, right? So yes, it's lovely if you can get away, and I invite you to take in whatever shows up for you. And I'll add one more thing, which is maybe you can create a little bit of sanctuary, a little bit of time for yourself somewhere, somehow. Maybe it's once a week, maybe it's once a month, that you get to sort of unplug from all the have-tos and the structure and the feeling of just even my life being a contraction, right? Breathing in, taking in, setting aside time for those intentional plunges into nature and letting that surround you. So with that, have a good rest of your week and blessings on today. I want to also throw out there that I am offering a monthly, what I call 12 Keys to Conscious Alignment. It's a free Zoom class, and that's the third, fourth, whatever it is, Monday of the month, and whatever that is, that's tonight at 6 p.m. So if you want to and can join me, check out my website, veronicalee.tv, and you'll see the information there. Okay, bye-bye.